Yo, it's currently day 3 into the Hades free-to-play 2024 challenge for all content creators and the community as a whole to participate in. And I've not done an update video, so what is my account up to? So this is day 3 and this is the account right here. 2024 Bricks 5D is the free-to-play account. This is going to be running from January the 12th, I think, all the way to April the 12th. So it's a short piece of period to see how well an account like this free-to-play can do using only epics and rares, and we can also use some legendaries that we get from fusions or from, that you get not from shards. We cannot use legendaries we get from pulling shards. So first off, I want to show you the champion I started the game with. Is going to be, you can even see the avatar right here, it's going to be Aethel. I know a lot of people are preparing to use Kale because he's the best, no doubt about that. But why did I choose Aethel? Because she is the first champion I used in my main account 4 years ago when I started raid. She was my first starter champion, so I was like, let me get back to her again and use her to see if anything has changed about how she performs in raid. So right now I'm still not disappointed. Since it's day 3, you only have already collected life steals, glove, chest and boots, but I have completed it with a helmet I found from the campaign Brutal. Yes, you can get lifesteal from Brutal. You don't have to wait until the 4th day to get your final lifesteal set to complete, because without lifesteal you cannot really progress through Brutal except you want to fight a full 4-man team. So that's it right here, an amazing champion that I'm glad to obtain right here, Aethel. And then who did I start with? I also started with Deacon Armstrong. Deacon Armstrong is currently at level 40 and he will stay that way until my Aethel campaign farmer is 60. Yes, I'm taking Aethel to 60. A lot of people are preferring to use the legendary to 60, but I'm starting with good campaign farming so I can easily get more champions to 60 by doing a fast sub 30 seconds campaign farmer. All right, so that's Deacon Armstrong. There are other options. Miscreated Monster could be used. We can't use Sun Wukong, only those epic promo codes that we used to get Deacon. That was the rules. And yeah, I started with him and I don't regret it because he's helping me in a lot of areas. And also arena is kind of important for a champion like this. A lot of people focus on the PvE content only. I kind of focus a little bit on PvP because it helps me give some stats that I'm going to use in every other area. So those are the champions I have. I have not pulled shards. So you can see all the champions obtained were from the game, from just using mystery shards, right? Or from campaign stages. I have not yet pulled shards. So I see some people already getting some amazing epics or even some legendaries that they cannot use. If you get a legendary, you have to just switch them to the vault. These are even some more rares that I'm keeping for the Razin fusion and other fusions and Broadmoor fusion. I'm keeping all the rares. Maybe I'll move into the reserve vault. In terms of gear, you've seen only lifesteal. Every other thing is just free gear we get from the campaign stages. I've not even farmed any gear yet because I don't think it's time. I'm just staying in the campaign until I get my first starter champion, Aethel, to 60 before we can move on to the campaign. But while we are doing the campaign, sometimes we get stuck in some stages. We head over to the missions. The missions tells us, do this challenge, I'll give you some energy, some resources. So we have been doing the missions. I've been doing the missions so much that I picked up the 300 gems that is sitting right here. Maybe we'll even get an arbiter if we go hard enough on missions. And then for the these ones are going to be easy. I'm not seeing any mission that is going to stop me right here. 50 bronze, silver medal. Okay, this one will hold me back for a while, but that's why I'm climbing high in the what do you call it now, in the arena, to easily get this one with my speed boosting Deacon. All right, in this video I'm also going to be getting some new artifacts by summoning for the first time in the forge. I've not also done the forge. It just unlocked for me at level 30, I think 30 or so. I think that's when it unlocked. So the forge is unlocked. I've not done anything there yet. All right, so in terms of progression, the first place I wanted to show off is campaign, that a lot of people are taking their time to 3-star the normal campaign just to get all the resources, not just the gems but also the void shards. I don't want it right now. I'm not going crazy over shards. I just went to 3-star enough just to get me these gems. So once I had the gems enough to get masteries to my 8th, I was like, fine, I'm done. Same thing happened on hard right here. You can see I'm not even 3-starring it. What am I holding on for? Well, when I was farming all these stages, I'll show you an example. This is how I farmed it. I put my starter champion who was getting levels and some other champions who needed levels. So I was focused on getting XP to everybody rather than just 3-starring it right now. So when do I intend to 3-star it? You know that point when your 8th gets to 60 and then she's at level 1? Then I'll take her back to normal and begin to 3-star those content. That will give her alone in the battle to give her more XP in normal, give her more XP in hard, and she'll solo at level 60 when her giant slayer hits is working. She'll be able to hit harder and sustain herself with lifesteal. That's when I'll go back to 60 all this. So it's not a waste of energy whether you do it then or now. I don't want to spend brews on her. That's what I'm saying. I've used all her brews to make chickens. So she currently doesn't have any brews waiting for her. Once she gets to 60, she'll be at level 1. And with level 160, you can use that for brutal hard, for brutal 12-3. You have to go to lower stages to get her. Maybe to 40 before you begin to beat brutal again solo. So that's when we'll go back to beat all these stages. So whether you did it to show up in the leaderboard, or it's not a bad thing to 3-star it once if you can. I just didn't want to struggle. I just wanted to get through it. You see, I've not even picked up these gems because I don't need it right now. I got enough gems to get the masteries that I needed. And also a sacred shard is sitting on hard mode right here. Some people have even summoned their sacred shard. Some people are getting legendaries and they can't use it. And then on brutal mode, if you can 3-star it, another sacred shard is waiting for you right here. Why am I not summoning right now? Well, since it's going to be a 3-month period that we can play on this account and show our progression and break records and, you know, try to outdo each other, basically get one up over other content creators, or have the bragging rights of the best team for dungeons, best team for dragon, best at campaign, best. You can have so many milestones you can beat. So it's all just for fun. It's competitive, yes, but you have to play fair. And the L8 artifact extractor will be recording all your progressions and posting it to the website. I'll show you my progression on the website so far also. So these are my shards. I know that a lot of people who got ancient shard, they summon it immediately. See, I've not even opened here at all. This is the first time I'm opening right here, and Abita is welcoming me. Thank you for welcoming me. Yes, I know how to add it. No, I'm not adding anything. I don't want to quit. Yes. So I'm not summoning my shards for progressive chance events. Everybody knows as a newer player, the best time to summon shards is during 2x ancient. That's the best time that gives you from an 8% chance of getting epics to a 16% chance of getting epics. So if I summon these 8 shards right now, I might get 2 epics or 1. But if I do it during a 2x, I just feel like the chances of getting epics is increased. That's the only reason why I'm not summoning shards. Another reason why I'm not summoning shard is because I have a lot of mystery shards to open. And while I'm doing this mystery shards, I'm spending all the time in campaign. Now, some people do summon shards and get an amazing epic, and then that's another champion you have to get to 6-star. So you've not taken your starter champion to 6-star. Now you have the legendaries coming up to take to 6-star, and then you have another epic that you got from shards to take to 6-star. So you have 3 champions now to take to 6-star. I currently have only 2, Deacon Armstrong and my starter champion. So I'm working with that until I get the other legendary. So if you don't summon your shards, you kind of think, okay, maybe if I don't summon it, I don't have to work harder on campaign on getting another 4th champion to 6-star. It's going to be a long month in campaign to get all these champions to 6-star, because yes, to get the best out of your champions, they need to be 60. They need to get that banner slot unlocked. They need to have their base stats at maximum. So I'm waiting for that to happen. So the only thing that I've been doing is summoning mystery shards, and I've not gotten anything useful from mystery shards yet. Still, everybody's looking forward to that Aputu carry from mystery shards, that frozen banshee. Since I didn't start with a poisoner of kale, I don't have poison, because poison is the best way to do damage in a lot of content in the early game. So who is my poisoner? Of course, I'm going to build an occult brawler. I'm not going to wait until I get a frozen banshee, or until I get a one of these amazing poisoners to do work for me. For now, it's going to be outlaw monk, and he's starting with this gear that I got from campaign until I get some perception sets or even lifesteal to put on him, and he will be helping me in content. At this build right now, he also helped a little bit to land only 4 poisons in the clan boss easy mode before he died, just to help me get through that mission for the Habitat mission that says do 500,000 damage on the clan boss. He helped me with that content, even if it's a 2 key on easy. So we are not focused on clan boss yet. We're just trying to get our champions to 60, get into the dungeons, and then we will say we are ready for clan boss. So for now, we're just taking it slow. That's the progression. So masteries for Ethel, I didn't go with the standard mastery for a campaign farmer. Instead, I went towards a mastery that looks like she's going to be giving me more damage in dungeons than just the campaign farmer. I don't just want her to be a campaign farmer since she's going to be everywhere, please adding that weekend. And so I just wanted to put her in Giant Slayer, especially for clan boss, instead of a campaign farmer build which would normally go for flawless execution. So there are 2 types of masteries. Check out the Hades website. You'll see a detailed mastery guide for your starter champion. I went towards the one that is dungeon focused than the one that is just nuke, arena, or other content focus. I'll have an arena nuker especially for that. So she's not going to be my arena nuker. Once I get a better nuker, that champion is going to be built for that content. She is not it at all for arena. But for now, that's my only option. No other champion has masteries, but for Mino missions or Minotaur mission says takes somebody else to 2 level of masteries, I had to do Deacon. So the question is, some people are going to straight up to buy Deacon masteries right now. I currently have enough gems to buy another masteries for 1 more champion. And since this is going to be a 3-month series, right? 3-month challenge account, unlocking the gem mine is not a popular opinion. It's like you're spending 500 gems right now and you're getting it back in how long? Well, it's going to cost you 1,500 gems total to max it upgrade. 1,500 gems seems like a lot that you can use and play the game and get instant progression right now. Well, I wouldn't recommend you start using your gems at this early when your energy is capped at 90 or 100. I'll probably start using my gems for energy when my energy is capped about 120. That's what I'm hoping, at 120. By then I have a lot of gems. Yes, I hope so. So what am I going to be doing? How do I get masteries if I don't intend to buy masteries for the 2nd champion? Well, for the legendary that is coming up in how long before we get that legendary? Some people are saying they're just going to buy his masteries. I don't know how I feel about that yet. If by the time he drops on my lap on my account, if we can do Minotaur 15, there is no need to buy his masteries. If your starter champion, your 2nd champion, and him, three legendaries on your account, if you have an Amiga, you add it to the content, you go to your Mino, if you can brute force your way all the way to 15 and they survive. If you have an apothecary, even better. If you have a reviver, even better. I'd rather farm masteries for all my other champions, start it in the night, wake up to the morning, and all their masteries are done, saving me that 200 extra gems. So if I can, I'll farm masteries for Deacon and everybody else than to buy for my 2nd or 3rd. That's going to be a challenge that I want to add to the mix, because those masteries will help them do better damage, survive longer for all these dungeons that we are trying to beat. So a mission for the Habitat missions also told me to go into the dragon and farm it and get 5-star weapon, shield, and all that. Frost, okay, say get a frost or lifesteal artifact. I went there. Ice Golem, he said farm it on auto. Habitat missions, it always challenges you to do things that you normally don't want to do. He says I should farm it on 5, but I went all the way, went up to 9. 10 was impossible to beat right now, so it's easy to do. I have tried Fire Knight because I have what's her name, Athel. So it says fight the Fire Knights, just stage 1, and I beat it with Athel, and it's successful. Some people who don't have a multi-hitter cannot beat this Fire Knight at stage 1 at this level until you get your champion finally. But if you're having a Kill as your starter, all you have to do is tell Kill not to use his this is A3 until you get to the boss. If he starts his disintegrate, start that skill. If he starts that poison skill on the boss, he's gonna do, is it 4 hits, 4 poisons, right? I think 3 or 4 hits on that boss. So that's one thing you might want to set into your team preset if you're starting with Kill. Set that for him to start the battle with his poison skill, so he can do all those hits instead of single hit on the boss A1. For Spider, since I didn't start with Dickinham, what's his name, Mordecai, we are simply gonna try to get to Spider 10. And at Spider 10, this is where a lot of early game players get all their 5-star ring, amulet, and banner. Well, banners are so hard to get at this level, but at least ring and amulets, you get a lot of them at this level. So Spider 10 is fine. So a lot of people who went for Mordecai, they will be cruising straight to 20 if they can find a freeze or a control for the waves soon. But if they don't have a freeze or control, it's still going to be a challenge. So Spider 10 is where everybody most likely will be rocking gear from that content. So that's why I didn't go for Mordecai, because I felt like it's not yet. I know there's a lot of other content like Hydra and Dragon and a lot of places where you can use him, but I looked at HP Bond as one content that is going to unlock Spider for you. I wasn't ready for him yet. Hopefully we are lucky enough to get another HP Bond champion who can help us. Or even if you don't do HP Bond, there's another strategy to do this Spider. Is by keeping the meter down with Amiga. No HP Bond, you just keeping the meter down and let your Athel do her hits slowly but surely, or even get lucky enough to get a Cold Heart, max HP nukes, Royal Guard. So HP Bond is not the only way to take down the Spider. That's why I did not go for this HP Bond champion that is amazing though. All right, so that's my plan. As for all these missions that say go to the Spirit Keep, farm it, for the challenges, I've done what I can. Unlocked it up to stage 8. First keep up to stage 7, and I don't think I've pushed this one further, but according to what the mission requires, I go in there and farm it. Sometimes it tells me get 25 lesser. Right now I even have one that says farm and get me 25 lesser spirit. This is the one I will use to unlock my 4-star champion. Has been neglecting him. Deacon Armstrong does not do his big skill. See, his skill is still locked till it is ascended to 3-star, and in order to ascend him to 3-star, I need to farm a lot of these spirit potions. So I was waiting for that mission that required me to do it before I go in there to do it. I know some people just rushed in there, used all their energy and farmed it. I wanted to wait until this mission that says win 25 lesser spirit potions. It's gonna make me farm it a lot, so I'm gonna do it now. So I planned ahead. I knew it was coming. Now there's one more mission that, well, when we'll get to it, we'll talk about it. The goal is not just to push for Habitat. I'm just trying to align my missions with what is happening in the game. That's what I'm doing. Same thing for challenges. I'm aligning my challenges, because all these resources is going to help me get my books that I need. I think there's a legendary skill tome hiding somewhere. I think it's this one or this one. Some legendary skill tome are hiding in these challenges also, and they are not that hard to do. Well, they are resource consuming and time consuming for sure, but it's doable. You just have to dedicate some time to it and get it done. Mix one superior potion of any affinity, that's done. I still don't have somebody to place block, debuff, buff, or I don't have a cleanser. Else I would have knocked these two off instantly and got another ancient shard to save for 2x ancient. I know it's not quite a popular opinion to save your shards on a short time account like this. Some people want instant progress. I want to play the long haul. So in the second month of this free-to-play series, check out my leaderboard, check out where I will be. It might be, I will have a better chances of getting good epics than those who are pulling all their ancients, legendaries, voids right now. So that's just the fact. So for arena, of course, I don't play with arena. Once I'm not doing anything interesting in the game, I always make sure I head over to the arena and refresh. Currently in silver 2, slowly inching towards silver 3, a hurdle, because everybody right here has UDK or what's his name now, Sun Wukong, and we were not allowed to use Sun Wukong on this free-to-play 2024 series. So nobody is using Sun Wukong. So if you see all these people right here, they're probably everybody that is starting at the same time right now with this challenge account. Nobody is using Sun Wukong. Well, a lot of people are also using it. So if I just come in here, hit that refresh, find a team that I know I can nuke down like this one, and put any random team in there and see if I can get it down. So getting those my arena gold, well, silver medals is going to be important. I don't neglect my great hall at all. I can survive their nukes for sure. Let me kill him first so we are not at any threat. I don't take any chances so far. I think my win rate will be at like a 95% chance. 95% win rate so far. Or even 98. Let's see. Does it show? I think it shows in the other portal, but you can see win victory. Where does it show my win rate? Let me quickly check it on the Great Hall window, right? Win rate 96%. 4 losses so far out of 102 wins. 102. So I've lost 4. And the 4 I lost were just one champion I thought I could beat, and he just nuked me down. Some people single champions are well built, so take note of that. So for Great Hall, I knew there would be an arbiter or a mission that says upgrade a Great Hall for attack for all except void. So I did this while farming, and then the next thing I'm going to focus on, I'm not even quite sure, so I was putting into defense, because clan boss for a killable team, which involves my Aethel and some poisoner, defense is going to be important in the clan boss. Defense is going to be important. Accuracy, not so much on Aethel, because it's just weakened. I can do with it, I can do without it. But you see that defense, if you don't have enough defense, the clan boss will nuke you to bits and pieces. So if you have enough defense on your champions, you don't have to stack defense on them. You can just focus on accuracy and focus on speed and focus on crit and crit rate. So that's why I'm going to be focusing on defense first on this. I might switch to accuracy if I have another like legendary that is coming, or Deacon needs some accuracy. I might switch right here, but it's best to focus on one thing. And so far, I think my Aethel will benefit a lot from defense, because it's going to be a solo Aethel, right? Aethel. So she'll get some, I think maybe defense up to 5-star before I focus on something else right here. Great Hall progression coming up nicely. Quite important. So 96% win rate is awesome. Now, let me head over to the forge and see what I can get from this first time perception forging. Yes, if you're a newer player coming into raid and just farming perception is the best one you can have. I showed you all my champions right now. A lot of them need accuracy. You can see my Deacon doesn't have accuracy. My poisoner doesn't have, even my Aethel doesn't have an accuracy piece. So this might be best way to get some accuracy pieces for your champions. Even if it's not for your starter champion, somebody else on your team will definitely need perception, and you want to save your rank and rarity charms for this purpose. Don't go summoning the 5-star or 3-star first with these ones. Always go to these 5 to 6-star ones. These are the ones you want to summon from first. Wish me luck. I'm not going to upset. I'm just hoping for top pieces. If you look for bottom pieces, you might get a flat main stat, and I'm not looking forward to that. Let me see what I can get. Fingers crossed. Give me something. It's useful. Amazing. Even if it doesn't have an accuracy substat, this alone is going to be huge. Whether it's going to be a damage dealer, most likely for a damage dealer who needs accuracy also. Amazing. Please don't sell. Keep. Even if it's not an epic one, as long as it's a 5-star. It has 2 more slots to go for a 5-star or 6-star. Give me at least 1 6-star, please. Plarium. That's another 5-star. This one does have accuracy substat. Huge. This is going to be huge. Maybe for my Deacon, the 3rd substat might be speed, hopefully. Definitely a keeper. And let's see one more before I go to the 4 and 5-star. This is what everybody wants. It's not a 6-star boots, yes, but it's boots. I currently don't have any 6-star boots. Any 5-star boot on my account, because I've not farmed the speed boot from campaign yet. I don't think I need it yet until my Aethel is 6-star before I can begin to look for speed boots and all that. I can get that for campaign, but this is my first 5-star speed boot on the game right now. I might got one from most destroy set stages though, but maybe. I don't know. It's for sure a keeper. Even if it has low rolls on crit rate, it doesn't matter. It's speed. That's what you need in this early game. This is going straight to Deacon, because currently right now my Aethel is faster than Deacon. And when you have this on your Deacon, he's going to be faster than your starter champion. For dungeons in general, for every content, he should go first to place that decrease defense. For arena also, he should always go first. Not my Aethel going first before her, because she currently has a 4-star speed boost. This is going to be overtake her speed instantly. So, but I still have to take him to 60 to make that happen. All right, I'm gonna spend the rest of my rank and rarity champs on the 4 to 5 star. Not ideal, but there's a lot of champions who will benefit from even a 4-star perception set. So I'm gonna summon 6 more from here. Some might say save everything for more 6 stars, but defense and accuracy is huge. I'm not getting any 4-star today. I hope it's definitely gonna mix 4-star for me. Another defense and HP. This is my lucky day. I'm getting free artifacts. This type of artifacts, to get them in content like the dragon, will take you a lot of farming, because you currently can do dragon 8, 9, 10, or even up to 13. You always get bad rolls, bad stats, bad artifacts. But here it's just giving me exactly what I want. Well, this is not what I want. This is the flat stat, main stat that you do not want. So this one will go for somebody else that I probably use. I'm not going to sell this. This is going to go for somebody else that can be used in faction wars. They can use this for sure. Don't throw away your 4-star perception at this early game stage when you don't yet start farming the dragon at higher stages. Even this one is still useful on somebody. It's a legendary piece. One more 5-star for the road, please. Will be amazing. Nope. That's a crit rate and defense. One more. Yes, I got attack with crit and crit damage. This is amazing. Probably gonna be used on a damage dealer. That's good. So my first summons on the forge was good. So whenever you can, well, I'm not gonna go for this one, right? Well, we can because that's a 6-star one. Let's see what we can get from this one. Usually I want to save everything for perception, but let's go over to 5 and 6-star and see what can drop from Swift Parry. I don't need resilience. Some might go for resilience instead. Resilience can be useful in this early game too. That's a flat. Nah. Do I have a 6-star here? Yes, I have one more. I'm looking for a 6-star pieces. That's why I'm using my rank and rarity gems on. 6-star pieces. That's a 5-star defense. It's a good one. This is incredibly huge. Resilience is normally not found on a damage. I mean, not found on a damage dealer, yes, but this can be used on somebody for sure. Now, where am I going to spend the rest of this, or do I just save it? Let's get more resilience. Why not? Because definitely a lot of my champions need to stay alive, and I don't have enough life steal to throw on anybody, all of them right now. You might want to save your rank and rarity gems, not spend it on these ones, but I don't mind. I'll get more from events and tournaments that are always giving it to us. Another speed. Still not a 6-star, another 5-star, but I'll take it. Good accuracy, substat, good resistance, flat HP, not that good. But it's a win. I'll call this summoning a win. Let me keep going till it's all gone, because a lot of champions need gear in this early game, and instead of going to the dragon to farm it at 10, all my gear needs. Why do I keep getting speed boots? I didn't pull shards, but I'm getting a lot of luck with this forge. My first forge, it always does it. It does you good the first time, and then it shows you the other side. So the forge has been good to me for sure. Has anybody else been this lucky? I know a lot of people are getting some 6-star good pieces, but I'm just glad to be seeing 5-star. So with this, I don't even need to go to the campaign to farm speed boots. I don't need to worry about dragon looking for speed. Well, I still need speed for my speed booster, like my Deacon. It's gonna need speed artifacts, speed sets to be clear. Do I have 2 more to go? Yes, 2 more. Just gonna get trash now. Not trash, still a 5-star one. Probably had enough to build somebody else in a full resilience set and use them in content. That's amazing. Do I summon this one? I'll save these ones for when I have some more need for them. For now, I think I have enough. I have enough. And I don't even have enough champions to build all this. And just my Deacon needs to be built. My Ethel is fine. Deacon needs to be built. And Ethel is rocking this too, like I said, is because she's currently soloing. She's currently soloing Brutal. That's why she's rocking. Not so ideal. Normally, I'll put my Ethel in crew. So this is normally what I would put for her once she gets to her 6-star and her full masteries fully done. When she gets her banners and amulet slots unlocked, I'll put this back on her so she can nuke wave 1, nuke wave 2, and nuke wave 3. Currently, my success rate in the campaign is like 80%. If she gets 1 bomb, I have to put it on manual. If she gets 2 bombs, it's over. And she does have some resistance in this set to make sure she doesn't always get the bombs, right? Right? Yeah, some resistance right here, and to make sure she doesn't always get the 2 bombs. All right, is there any other updates that I'm thinking about? For what are your hopes for this champion? If I get a better poisoner, he's just going to be as food. He's staying at 5-star. Once I get a better poisoner, he becomes a food champion. So to make my Ethel 6-star, I'm going to use War Priest for sure. War Priest is not a champion I intend to use for higher game content. No, she has done her role in the job in this early game. She has taken me to Brutal 12-3. She's done. Her role is done. I have other champions to take over her role right now. I'm going to build a Diabolist at least for that Demon Spawn faction. So I'm not going to use this champion as food. I'll put her in the vault. She's also needed. This is your first copy. Put them in the vault. You will need them for some of those fusions. I have 1 copy of this champion Valerie in the vault already. And these 2 champions, I used them for faction wars, so they're going straight back to the vault where they came out from. And who else? Yes, I'm saving all these faction champions. I'll use them. Definitely Valerie. Need to go back to the vault. When I get a second one, I'll build that one out. But nothing gets built until my Athel gets to 60. Why do I take this champion to 4-star? Because some mission says fight campaign with 4 champions of level 40. So he was the lucky one. And he also had a second purpose. This is one of the few champions in raid who can remove that big shield that the magic affinity boss places on herself or himself. So removes 2 random buffs. Amazing champion, Skinner, to use for that early game content to just make sure you get through that mission that says remove the boss's shield or something. It helps you defeat the magic keep easier. If you set some team presets to not let this champion use this skill, don't let him use it in wave 1, don't let him use it in wave 2. And when they get to wave 3, which is the boss stage in that magic keep, don't let him open with this skill. Open with your A1, and when the boss puts the shield on herself, you know what I'm saying? This just removes that big shield from that magic keep and help you get enough magic affinity potions that you can need to get your Athel to fully ascend her. So I probably have enough right now to fully ascend her if she's 60. I'm talking about the magic C. Probably have enough, yes. All because I had Skinner. If you didn't have that, the boss will be putting big shields and you can't even heal when you're hitting the shield with your lifesteal. So amazing champion. I had multiple copies of him when I was trying to fight down stage. That series of Amok that says get attack percentage. That stage was brutal. Damn. I fought it so long that I got about 6 copies of this dude. I forget his name now. I got about 6 copies of him. He's one of the reasons why I easily got killed to 50 before I finished hard mode, because I got like 6 to 7 copies of Skull Swan because I was fighting that series of Amok, trying to do that mission that says get a attack percentage chest weapon or whatever they say I should get then. Damn, it was difficult. So it goes back into the vault because I need 1 copy of him. I've used all these other copies for food to get me where I need to be. So 3-star, preparing 3-star. I'm not going above 3-star right now to make more 4-stars. I'm also not taking this 4-star to 5-star right now. Why? Because once my novice tournament ends, guess what is coming? Champion training. Yes, champion training is still going on in raid for every other player who is not starting new. So once your novice tournament, some people novice tournament already ended and you're just taking straight into champion training. So I'm getting some of those food ready. So once that champion training starts, I can take some of those 4 champions to 5-star and then get my 2 or 3. Maybe by then I have 4 food ready for kill, including War Priest, right? I don't have War Priest. All right. I'm not picking this up until I get higher levels or until they move it to my inbox for me. And I'm currently winning my novice tournament. Either you want the ancient shard or you want the gems. Depends on what you want. I want the ancient shard, waiting for that 2x. So by then we'll have a lot of ancients saved up. So I overtook this dude right here who was leading the slot. Once I started, it was at about 2000. I caught up with him and finally took my first position. I'm still not done. Still, by the time I get some more battles going, I'll even get to maybe 6,000 points right there. So is there any other thing? Yes, I want to give a big shout out to LH for making this happen. It was a huge excitement for all content creators and players of the community to see this happening and join in and create a new account and begin to go through the flow again. It's something we've done again and again. Yes, but I wasn't intending to starting a new account this year because my Noob to Pro series is still ongoing for that account. Like I told you in the last update, we are just trying to get Lydia taking champions to 60. So that account is chilling right now. A fusion is still going on in raid fragment events on my main account. I'm still doing that, waiting for the dungeon divers tomorrow to start before I go crazy for the ice golem. So we're still switching between this new free-to-play account, but everybody who knows the excitement of starting a new account knows that you are playing this. People are spending up to 4 a.m 5 a.m trying to push their new account to the maximum because of what? Bragging rights. Yes, that's why we're all doing it, for the excitement of the new account and of course for the bragging rights. You can head over to the LH's website right here. When you go to the website, click on this little icon right here. You can scroll down and see all your favorite content creators. Check out their pages. Check out our clan leader or our crew leader, Cold Brew. If you click their name, it takes you straight to their YouTube channel so you can subscribe. You can also use this way to discover a lot of content creators you don't know about. They are all added right here, all participating in this event right now. So if you show Leaderboard, it shows you all the content creators teams and you can see where they rank, and you can click view points and see all your favorite content creators, see which teams they belong to and which rankings they currently have in all these other requirements right here. If you're a player of the community, you're not a content creator, but you join this free-to-play series, you can just do show community right here and it will show you how the community rankings are looking. So for champion development, these are the leaders right now. For greater development, these are the leaders. You can find your name right here. All you have to do, if you're thinking of starting a new account, you can join on this. Even if you have an old account, you can create an account today, or if you could create an account after the 13th, you can participate. All you have to do, download this LHead artifact extractor, click on the upload, and it will take you to this website. A lot of people did not know how to join this challenge and check out challenges. Once you download the artifact extractor, come to challenges right here and click free to play 2024 and enter your tag name, and it will show you the account, your code right here, and then click sign up. That's all it takes for you to participate in this. And whenever you play on PC, always make sure you have the artifact extractor open so it can always send your game data that you're playing to the leaderboard. That's how it's just taking everything from your game and sending it to the leaderboard as you're progressing and beating content. It's tracking your changes. Take note, if you use legendaries, it will disqualify you. So do not use legendaries, do not cheat, play fair, and everybody's playing fair right now. A lot of people are even deciding to use legendaries they get as chickens. Yes, I saw somebody got a hegemon and got another void legendary. Amazing luck right here. He used this as chicken. So I've not decided yet whether if I get a legendary on this account, what will I do with it? Will I use it as chicken, or should I just save it in the vault for whoever is going to win this account? Normally, somebody who is new to raid always appreciates this account, but if my crew really wants to win, we are really hard on, we want to win, I'll use that legendary as chicken because it gives you a boost to take a champion to 6-star easily than farming more campaign. So that would be one criteria. If you really in it to win, you want your crew to win, your team to win. If you're in a team, that is, if you're a content creator, you might use your 5-star, then your 5-star legendaries as chicken. I'm hoping not to get a legendary. That's why I'm waiting for 2x ancient, so I get a lot of epics and maybe don't get a legendary when I pull my ancient void and the few secret shards we get right there. So that's my name right here, right? That's mine. And let me see how I'm doing in the leaderboard. If I check our overall, turn off the overall for us. Cold brew, viewpoints. Cold brew bricks is 580 points. Cold brew is pushing hard, carrying the entire team on his back. 891 points there, right there. We're still missing out on one person though. Like I said, if you are out there or if you know Medusa, we've been trying to get in contact with him so he can start getting some points in right here and help us win. We have Octavius and Palomos also in the team, and Shetland Gaming all as my fellow teammates right here in this Cold Brews team. Hopefully we'll come out on top. Right now Team L8 is grabbing the first point. When they go to bed, we'll push overnight and wake up in the morning, we're at the top. So it's all a yin yang until somebody decides to eventually give up or get bad luck in terms of their champion pools, and will begin to lead in every other content and milestone that is set right here. I've not taken my champions to 6-star yet, but this is not a milestone I hope to get anytime soon. But we'll be checking out the leaderboard. If I see my individual progression, you'll find, let me see, where is it? I'm looking for my name on these leaderboards. I think I was first in some content like the Arcane Keep. Yes, you can see me right here. I farmed the fastest in the Arcane Keep, and Mullet River has already beaten to stage 13. I stopped at 11. There was no reason to push further for now. I can't. I was dying if I pushed further. So that's one content that at least my name is coming up at the top. And there's one other content where I push really, really hard. And where is it? It's not Mino. I've not farmed Mino. I did some dragon. Yeah, I farmed dragon up to 9, and because of the type of champions I have and the poison I have, I did it in 52 seconds. That's dragon 9. On dragon 10 is force affinity, so I didn't want to push forward for that one. So as you just do changes in the game, keep the hit artifact extractor open. It will track your progression and it will record. You can always come here and see how your content creators are doing, who is in the first position, who is in the last position, and so on. So let me end it right here. If you guys have any tips and tricks about this account, in Faction Wars, I'm also 3rd position. There are individual score points and there is a team score points. I'll look forward to all your feedback about my plan. My strategy is to take my starter champion to 60 and stay in campaign. You know, I love campaign. That's why it took me 3 days to put out an update for you, because I've been grinding hard for campaign and making sure that I get my starter champion ready to go before I do this update. I didn't want to just come on here and tell you, okay, it has started and this is what is happening. So right now everything is going fine. Books, we're fully booked, even extra books for any when I get apothecary or cold heart. That shard pool video will be huge. I hope it's better than this forge that I just did and got a bunch of 6-star. Artifact enhancement is also ongoing, and because of that I did get a lot of points. I even finished artifact enhancement because of all the or the 8 artifacts will take to 16. So I don't think I'll be pushing any further until a new artifact enhancement launches. We are not going for this fusion obviously on this noob to pro, on this free to play 2024 account obviously, but we are still getting some points along the way. I did get some fragments that I probably don't even need on the account. All right, let me end it right here. And by the 17th or 18th, I'll be doing a live stream to play live so you guys can chat and communicate live on YouTube right here. So make sure you subscribe and catch those live streams. For now, I'll be grinding these boring parts. When we begin to get to 60, begin to beat dragon, begin to strategize on clan boss teams and fight arena more, that's when we begin to see live streams. For now, campaign is where you find me if you're looking for me, and also knocking out these habitat missions like there's no tomorrow. How is your free to play 2024 challenge account going? If you're going for this, who is your favorite content creator and how are they doing in this challenge? I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and shout out to L8 for making all this possible and his HH gaming crew. Later guys.